Going to get to this year's honorees. We're going to start with the James R. Burgess Jr., with the Susan Freiburg Humanitarian Award. Yes, that's one award. This award honors the humanitarian efforts of individuals and organizations that improve the human condition by alleviating suffering and contributing to the basic human dignity of those in need.
I'm happy for this opportunity to remind the audience that as we sit here today at the Martin Luther King Day celebration, some 2.3 million people are shut away from us in jails and prisons, with every avenue of communication severely limited. As you check your smartphones, think for a moment what it would mean to have no access to the internet. Then think of being locked up with very limited access to books, magazines, newspapers, radios, and even classes. I often receive letters from men I have worked with in the jail who went on to prison hoping to use their time for educational activities and found that they were denied any access. One such fellow said he was not even allowed to go to the library until he'd been in the prison for 6 months. But this is not just for lack of resources. Part of the punitive control that is the rule of the day is the limit of all forms of communication as tightly as possible. One prison official rebuffed my offer of free books for his library by saying, "We have mostly lifers here at Stateville, so they don't need to read." This gratuitous cruelty is carried on day in and day out, in my name and in our name. We're told it is for our protection, and we pay for it through taxes. Not in my name, I say. It does not protect me that millions of people are silenced, not supposed to communicate, even with the authors of books. We will find ways in, like water finds and makes cracks in rock. So it is in the spirit of joyous subversion that I have worked alongside many beautiful people in the organizations of Books to Prisoners and 3Rs, Reading Reduces Recidivism, that feed the state of Illinois prison system, both prisoners individually and libraries, with tens of thousands of books. The system has resisted. We have persisted. 5 years ago, the Illinois Department of Corrections told us to just try a pilot project in one prison. But today, chapters of 3Rs all over Illinois supply 20 prison libraries with books. And Books to Prisoners sent out its 100,000th book a year ago. It is on behalf of all the Illinois incarcerated and all of my dear prison and jail activist colleagues who say, "Not in our name," that I accept this 2016 James R. Burgess Jr. and Susan Freiburg Humanitarian Award. Thank you very much.
Barbara Kessel, please come to the stage. Come on up.